You know, a few days ago, I saw a video. It was an older video, something from a while ago. It was a video of Josh and I playing a show, very early days. We were playing in somebody's living room, I think. We had our friend Mark, he was moving switches around, turning lights on and off, and we were just playing our hearts out. And for that set, maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago, there was hardly anyone there, just a couple of people watching, but we closed with the song Trees. And you know, every set since then, you know, Josh and I are trying to shake it up, trying to change things up, maybe present something different, maybe show you something that you've never seen before. But for some reason, it's never been a question how we envision sending our audiences out of this room with this last song. So thank you so much for sticking around that many years. If you're going through something, if there's something that's been haunting you, if you've had a bad week, a bad month, bad year, whatever it is, I want you to know that there's a lot of people in this room, pretty much all of us, that are going through stuff together. And for some reason, it always helps me out to know that there's someone next to me going through things. And if that's something that you can take away, then our job is done, knowing that you were encouraged in that way. So stay alive because it's worth it, and don't kill yourself because that's not worth it. And I really mean that. I know I'm an emotional guy, but when I write songs, I think about the few, the proud, the emotional. You survive to the end, my friends, you survive to the end. It all comes down to this. What's the point? What's the point? Maybe we can all just prove our existence by deciding for one day it's worth it to stay alive and we can sing. You know, you can use music, you can use a show. I want you to know that whatever it is that you brought into this place, whatever baggage, whatever thing you're working through, you can use music, you can use this show to leave it all here tonight and start fresh. When we decided we wanted to be musicians, we wanted to play shows, we knew that our concerts, the places that people could come, we wanted them to be a safe place. So we want this area in here to be a very safe place, and that was what we intended from the beginning. I'm very proud of you for surviving all the way to the end, my friends. Give it up for yourselves. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, I mean this when I say it. There's nowhere else in the entire world I'd rather be than right here playing music with you guys. So thank you so much for coming to this show. Thank you for letting us write the type of songs we want to write. You guys bonding with those songs, it really means a lot to us. This is going to be a safe place in here. We're celebrating the fact that we're alive, that we made it. I want you to know that music can help you get from one place to the next. And when you listen to music by yourself, you're trying to survive. At least that's what Josh and I use it for. But when you come to a show, you're celebrating. You're celebrating with thousands of people around you that you made it. You made it for that day. You made it for that show. And you're still kicking. You're still here. This is a safe place. When I got here earlier today, we were sound checking. I was standing on the stage looking around at an empty arena. And I can only think of this 3-word phrase. And after sound check, anyone I've run into, backstage, people I know, people who work with us, all I had on my lips were those 3 words. I want to tell you what those 3 words were. The first one I would like to define, clarify. The first word is we. And when I say we, I don't just mean me. Don't just mean that other guy over there on the drums. I don't just mean our label, booking agency, publishing, all those people who are here tonight checking us out, watching what it is that you guys created. It's not just our family, it's not just our friends, it's not just the other bands that play with us, it's not this amazing crew that tours with us, it's not just our our amazing crew that tours with us again. And somehow it's not just you guys in this room, but it's the thousands of other people who are going to hear about this show too. It's all of us combined. Listen. So that was just to define the first word, we. That's what I mean when I say we. The phrase is this, I couldn't stop saying it all day. Anyone I saw, they just said, "What do you think of this, man?" I just said, "We did it." Listen. Every single one of you that listen to me say that right now, you can yell afterwards. This is a celebration. We did it! We have to stick together, guys. We gotta figure this out. We have to stick together. We have to love each other. And I want you to know that all I know is how to play shows and how to write music. And I don't know what kind of power that brings. I don't know what kind of change that brings. But I promise you, we're doing everything we can to try to bring that power and that change to this community and to this world. And I want you guys, when you leave this room, to know that we're asking you to work your hardest to make that change as well. Okay? Listen. We make music. We write music for you to take and you to use by yourself. Maybe it's a darker time. I want to thank you so much for using our music to get yourself from one place to the next. Hearing those types of stories means the world to us.
You saved my life!
Sometimes we get asked the question, you know, guys, why are your songs and your records so dark and somber? But then the show, it just seems like a celebration. I want you to know it's meant to be that way. Because when you listen to your songs by yourself, it's our goal for someone to use those songs to get from one place to the next. You know, Josh and I get to use music every night, and I know that you guys use music. So thank you so much for using our music to get from one place to the next. But if you survive, if you make it to the next night, it is also our goal for you to show up to a place like this and celebrate with everyone else around you that you made it to another day, my friends. Never forget to start over. Please never forget. You can start over if you need. Doesn't matter what you've done. Why did you come here? What are you looking for? You got one more left in you. Are you gonna stick with us? If we write some new songs and we come back and we do this again, will you be here with us? There's a point to this. Now, if I told you what the point was, that would all ruin it, wouldn't it? There's a point, but I'm not going to tell you. What's going to happen is I want you to go home, I want you to think about what we talked about today, whether it's all you remember is that dude who asked me to take my shirt off. If it's all the new friends you made because you're sweating on them and everything, it's really awkward sometimes. Or if you're like me and you listen to the lyrics, maybe these things can mean something. Maybe you can use tonight to get back to that place you were at one point that was better, that was happier, it was more carefree, more peaceful. Because right now life can suck sometimes. I want you to know, let's find the point together. Because right now there's a room full of people who decided that it was worth it to stay alive, at least for tonight. And I don't want you to forget that, okay? I know where to stand. Silence in the trees. And that's where I am. Silence in the trees. Why won't you speak? Where I happen to be. Silence in the trees. Standing cowardly. We're all gonna die, but before we die together, let's jump together. 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go! Why won't you speak? Here I have been children, silent in a tree, standing down. I can hear you. Compilation, so are you. Thank you so much for having us tonight. Let's do it again sometime. Stay safe. Peace.